Alright, well here I'm going to show you something I added to my garage that's really helped me out. And it's two lifts or hoists, and I use them when I get a deer, or my buddy and I get a deer, or my dad and I get a deer, and we need to hang them up. So this is inside my garage, and I've got, I think it's a 12-foot ceiling. And before I used to, hang the deer off the front of the tractor, which wasn't, the most convenient when I needed to plow snow and had a deer hanging. And this isn't just for deer. I mean, I can actually hoist up, lifted up the front of the four-wheeler, need to do some maintenance, things of that nature. But what I did was, when I built the garage, I took and went up in the trusses, and I put some blocking between the trusses and then some additional lumber over top to kind of bridge across, I think it was 6 trusses to distribute the load. And then what I did was I ran an eye bolt up through the 4x6 I put there, plus the bridging I put across all the trusses, and through bolted that and put a pulley on each one. And then from there I ran to the wall, and same thing in the wall. I sheeted the exterior of the building, put blocking across to try to put the load, distributed across there. And then I come down, as you can see with the cables, and we'll let this focus in here. And you can see I bought some hand winches. These, I think, were 1,200 or 1,500 pound hand winches. So they're, pretty heavy duty. And I fabricated this framework out of angle iron and some pieces here. I welded it up. And then what I did was I fastened it to the sill plate and drilled the concrete block and put some concrete anchors in there and some good bolts on here as well. And it makes it just super easy when I do want to lift something up, that I can unclip the deer hanger if I want, and I just got a hook up there so I can hook onto something. So for example, got a small four-wheeler, if I want to lift it off the ground, to get underneath the front of it or something along those lines. And believe it or not, I've actually tested it out by lifting the front of that thing up, and it will do it. So I use caution. It's not like I'm going to lift thousands of pounds up in the air, but definitely a nice addition. Makes it very convenient. Like I said, before I actually had the pulley up there, and I had a rope, and I would try to pull on if I got a deer, and it was actually kind of dangerous, because you're there trying to pull this thing up and you don't have much of an advantage. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. But now, hook them up, come on over, grab the hand winch, lift them right up. So nice little addition to the garage, helps me out, makes it convenient, and keeps me from getting hurt. So if you're ever thinking about doing something, again, you make sure that you distribute your loading across several trusses. And remember, the bottom course of a truss really isn't meant for a ton of weight. It's not like the top. So you got to be careful with what you're doing. I went in and blocked, as I said, across, and then went up, and really made sure that I had a strong connection up there, and that I wasn't relying on 1 or 2 trusses for each pulley system there. So hopefully this helps you out if you're looking for a neat improvement. Thanks a lot.